For nearly 4 decades, the American Federation for Aging Research, AFAR, has been committed to advancing healthy aging through biomedical research by building the foundation of knowledge about the basic biology of aging, understanding how targeting the biology of aging can delay major diseases of aging, supporting the science behind lifestyle interventions to stay healthy even late in life, and translating this into clinical trials for drug interventions to extend our years of health. When it comes to creating a world where we are living healthier and living longer, AFAR is transforming the future of healthy aging.
For a very long time, aging researchers focused entirely on how long they could make their animals live or how long they lived naturally. But what we're really interested in, of course, is staying healthy.
Are we adding life to years, not just years to life? We need to focus on decreasing the proportion of our life expectancy, which is dependency, and increasing the period in which we can be engaged in society, engaged in our families, engaged in our lives.
During the last century, innovations in public health and biomedical science have generated a dramatic transformation in how long we live. AFAR is helping to create a world where we can live healthier and live longer.
That's the real goal, and that's the huge, I think, impact of this research, both from a humanistic point of view, from an economic point of view, from a sociologic point of view, in terms of the effect this would have on societies to have people healthier, active, able to work longer.
AFAR is the driving force that supports critical, rigorous research, often at the earliest stages of development.
AFAR's support has been instrumental as I work towards building my independent research program. The fellowship support enabled me to conduct cutting-edge research in the biology of aging.
I've been involved in the aging field for over 15 years, and as soon as I became part of this community, it became extremely apparent to me that AFAR is the most critical component that gets people together, supports them investigators, creates a culture around aging research that is simply irreplaceable.
AFAR has served as the field's talent incubator, providing close to $180 million to nearly 4,200 investigators at premier research institutions nationwide. AFAR's early support of research has helped advance the biggest breakthroughs in the field, which are poised to move from the labs into our lives.
When AFAR, more than 30 years ago, gave Judy Campisi $50,000, it was the first money she'd ever received to study the impact of senescent cells on aging. And it was this money, which seems like just a little bit, but 30 years ago it was enough to generate enough data to get her first NSF grant, which gave enough data to get her first NIH grant and her second NIH grant. Flash forward 30 years, and we now have an entire field birthed by long-sighted vision and $50,000.
The future, I think, we could hope for is a vibrant, healthy life well into what we would now call old age. We probably can get there, but we're getting there because we're beginning to identify these basic processes and make recommendations of interventions and lifestyle changes that will improve that on a population level.
In the decades since its founding by Dr. Irving Wright, AFAR has built an internationally respected platform for finding and funding the best research and encouraging scientific exchange.
Aging research has been underfunded. A lot of the lack of funding for this field comes from the lack of recognition that this is not science fiction. We have enough understanding of what aging is at a molecular level to actually intervene and do something about it.
The future is bright. We are learning a lot, we're moving fast, we're doing everything that we can to develop interventions for older adults and for healthy aging and to improve human health span. But today, we need you to play an active role in ensuring that success.
The research and the journey continues. Thanks to the science AFAR supports, we are making constant progress toward a simple and compelling vision: the ability for all of us to live healthier each and every day of our lives. Please join us in this important work